That's just who I am. I've always been this way. I don't know why I do this. I just do. Ladies, if you've ever said any of those things about yourself right after sabotaging something good, I need you to stay right here with me today because in this video, we are finally doing something about it. If you've been with me for the last 2 days, you've done the hard part already. You went back and found your story, the earliest memories that quietly wrote your internal programming or blueprint around work, money, and success. Then you took that story and translated it into the limiting beliefs that's running through your mind right now. The ones that make you freeze, shrink, or sabotage right when things start to work. If you haven't watched those yet, go back and do that first because today's step builds directly on top of them. So step number 3 is all about the personal breakthrough exercise. Now there's a concept in psychology which is called memory reconsolidation. And honestly, once I learned about this, it changed the way that I see the entire mindset journey. Here's the simple version. Every time you recall an old memory, your brain actually opens that memory back up like a file being reopened. And for a short window while that file is opened, it can be changed and it can be updated and edited and rewritten or reprogrammed before your brain files it away again. Now, this is not a theory, it's simply how memory works. So today we're going to use that window on purpose. So grab your notebook and go back to the earliest memory that you wrote down on day 1, the one that tied to your biggest limiting belief. Maybe it's watching a parent collapse from exhaustion. Or maybe it's a comment that made you feel too big or too loud or too much. Whatever it is, bring it back into your mind very clearly. See it, feel it, and now here's the shift that I want you to ask yourself. What did I need in that moment that I didn't get? Did the little girl you need someone to tell you that ambition wasn't dangerous? That she was allowed to want more without losing love? Or that success didn't have to mean suffering? Once you know what you needed, I want you to rewrite that memory. Not the facts, ladies. You can't change what happened, but you can change what you can make it mean to you. Now, if you watched a parent burn out, you might rewrite the meaning as that was their path and not mine, and I'm allowed to build something different. If you were told to be quiet and small, you might write it as my voice was never the problem. I was just in the wrong environment. So write the new meaning down as a clear, simple statement. Now this becomes your new belief, replacing the one that's been quietly running the show for most of your life. Then, and this part matters, I want you to really feel it. Don't just write it and then move on. Sit with this new statement and say it out loud. And notice if your body responds differently. You might feel a little lighter or a little more spacious. That feeling is your nervous system starting to register the update. So do this for each limiting belief that you uncovered yesterday. Now, it might take you one sitting or it might take you a week. There is no rush here, okay, ladies? Now, I have to be honest with you about something. Doing this exercise once on paper is powerful. It really is. But real memory reconsolidation, the kind that creates lasting change in how you actually show up in your business or in your life, usually needs repetition, and it needs you to be in a state where your subconscious is actually listening. You're busy, thinking and analyzing conscious mind is often standing guard at the door, and it can make this deeper rewiring slower to stick when you're just journaling in your normal conscious state. So this is exactly why hypnosis has become such a core part of how I help women do this work. Hypnosis gets you into that same open, receptive state where memory reconsolidation happens naturally and easily without your conscious mind fighting you the whole way. Now, it's not magic, ladies. It's simply working with how your brain already operates. I'll be sharing more on exactly how I use this soon, so keep your eyes open. But for now, do this exercise, sit with your story, meet it with compassion, and give it a new meaning. This is how you actually wire your brain for growth, not by forcing yourself to think positive, but going back and updating the belief at its source. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and join my 30-day challenge where I walk you through exercises just like this one every single day to help you finally build a business from a place of alignment instead of fear. And if you're ready to go deeper right now, you can book a free strategy call with me. The link is in the description, and we can start this rewiring work together. I hope you got a lot out of this one, ladies. Until we meet again, live wild, live free, wild woman run free. See you in my next video.